Hello and welcome to Paythepoolman. Today we're going to take a look at tax rates. First thing we'll do is click settings and we'll scroll all the way to the bottom close to our Stripe information, and we see we have tax rate. So here we're going to enter our default tax rate. We're going to say that's 9.5. We're also going to enter some secondary tax rates. Say we live in an area that charges multiple depending on where we are. So let's save that information. And let's look at an invoice. So we're going to create a random invoice for customer John Doe here. We will just enter some information and look at that income item. So let's say backwash valve, and let's scroll down. We can see this backwash valve is not selected as taxable. So if we were to toggle this as taxable, we see that default rate being entered here. And then we can save this invoice. And let's take a look at how to add a specific rate to a customer. So let's go to John Doe and say we need this customer to be charged that 7.5 rate. Click contact info, scroll down, tax rate, we'll say 7.5. We'll update, and then let's create another invoice for this customer. So we see John Doe here again. We will create another invoice and we'll go ahead and select the same item just so we can take a look. We also see it's still default, not taxable, so we'll have to turn it on, and now we see that 6.5 rate. So let's save that item as well. Now if we wanted that backwash valve to be default, charge the customer tax, we'll click here and let's search backwash valve. We'll click edit and we're going to click taxable and then update. And now this item will be default taxable, so anytime it is charged to a customer, it will automatically have that tax rate turned on, and you can turn it off if you would like. Make sure any items you would like to be default taxable are selected that way in your income item list to calculate your tax properly. Then from there, we're going to take a look at our reports, and we'll take a look at our service and sales tax. So let's take a look at it for the month of July, and we'll go till the end of August, even though this is a future date. Let's run that report, and we can see our gross sales, we can see our gross services, which we do not have services entered onto any date in this month. And we can see our tax rates broken out into what we paid for what rate. So we can see that 21.38 for the 9.5 rate. We can see that 16.8 for that 7.5 rate. We can see total taxes collected. We can see the taxes that should have been collected based on your rate. This is going to be your default rate here. And we can see your difference between what should have been collected and what was collected, which is just an idea of a number to make sure that you are charging tax for the items that need to be charged tax for. All right, and that's how to take a look at our taxable items, to take a look at our tax rates or multiple tax rates, and how to check your reports. If you have any further questions, please reach out. Thank you.